मुझे लगता है कि हम दोनों को बात करने दीजिए, हम दोनों बात करते रहेंगे, जब जरूरत पड़ेगी आप लोगों को जरूर जानकारी पहुंचाएंगे।
He actually speaks very good English. We just don't want to talk about it.
I feel that you should let us discuss these things, and when we feel need, we will communicate to you.
Mr. President, Russia has just recently said they have no intention of asking to be readmitted to the G7. However,
No, I wouldn't expect they'd ask, because why would he's a proud man. He's done a real job, and why would he ask? No, it's something we discussed, and it's under discussion now. No votes or anything, but I would be inclined to say yes, and so would others, and some probably wouldn't be, but it's just a discussion. No, I would think that he wouldn't do that because he's a proud man. He wouldn't ask, but if something would happen, he would be asked, and I'm sure he would say yes to that.
do you have any indication from them that they would accept?
No, I think it was a very good discussion. It was the initial discussion, but it was a very good discussion. But I think it would be appropriate. I think it would be good for Russia. I think it would be good for everybody. I think it would be a positive. But it's just a discussion that we had. It was a very interesting discussion, and very, I think pretty even. I think ultimately people like the idea.
Mr. President, what would be your message to the American people in terms of what is your biggest achievement at this G7?
Well, we've had a lot of achievements. We have an achievement with Prime Minister Modi because we're doing great trade. We're doing a lot of trade with India. That's an achievement. I think obviously the Japan deal is a tremendous achievement because it's one of the biggest trade deals and it affects directly our farmers. Even the fact that he's taking all of the excess corn that China didn't take, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of corn, and he's buying that. Japan is buying all of that corn at a fair price, and that was great. So that was very important. I also think that unity is very important. We had a very good, despite you read the newspaper stories, the stories bear no resemblance to what's taking place. You saw me with Chancellor Merkel. You saw me with all of them. The relationship is great. We have 7 nations. In addition to that, we have other nations like India and others that came in. Australia came in, Scott. We have a lot of people came in. And I'll tell you, it's been total unity.
What would be the area of most unity,
There's been
sir?
no dissension. There's been no fights or arguments. There's been no anything. I mean, there's been great unity here. And honestly, the papers haven't reported how good it's been.
So what would be your most common ground? Is it climate change? Is it gender equality?
Oh, I think we have a lot of things, but I think really the unity, the fact that we're all getting along so well, I think is one of the big takes from this. We really have good relationships, and we're doing a lot about a lot.
Just so we get our reporting right, I'm going to give it one more crack on China. When you were referring earlier to the Buddha statement, which we all saw, did you mean to say that there was also a call last night, or was there not actually a call last night?
There were discussions that went back and forth, and let's just leave it at that.
Last night, and before last night.
Yes.
With China?
With China, and before last night. Numerous. Look, they want to get something done. I've been saying that for a long reason. And why wouldn't they? They want to get something done. They've lost millions of jobs. Their supply chains are being hurt. And once those supply chains go, you can develop new supply chains, you can't get them back into China. So China is run by really a great leader. I think he's a great leader. He wants to do something. They lost over 3 million jobs in a very short period of time. A lot of companies have left China and they're leaving China. They want to get it done. I knew that. I could have told you that without talking, but we are talking.
And would you still like to see U.S. companies leave China?
Depends on whether or not we make a deal. If we don't make a deal, I'd like to see them leave China. Absolutely. If we make a deal, I'd like to see them stay there and do a great job.
Mr. President, on the Afghanistan peace talks, do you have an updated timeline? Are there any snags?
No timeline, whatever it is. We're no rush. I mean, we're there. We're really a peacekeeping force more than anything else, frankly. And said we could win that war in a very short period of time, but I'm not looking to kill 10 million people. Okay? And we are working along with the Taliban, with the government, and other people too. And we'll see what happens. No timeline. Thank you very much. We're going to be doing a news conference in a little while.
Just one more thing. Just
If
one,
you need one, do you need one? I don't think you need
Yes.
one.
Always thinking.
I mean, I can't imagine any other question.
on-
I just want to thank the Prime Minister. He's a great leader right here.
would
Great
you
leader.
allow him to have nuclear
And a great
weapons?
election result.
Would
Thank
you
you,
allow him
press.
to have nuclear weapons, sir?
Thank you,
Thank you, press.
Would you allow India to have
Thank you,
nuclear
press.